Hello everyone, this is Pomum, bringing you part 1 of my Fire Emblem Fates Birthright Ironman. Now, this is going to be a bit of a weird Ironman. If you are coming here to expecting just gameplay, I have to warn you, this is also going to act as the Let's Play I do of Birthright in my channel. The reason I decided to do an Ironman on this game is because it's pretty easy. In fact, easy enough, and I'm experienced enough in it that I feel like it wouldn't be a challenge otherwise. Maybe I'm going to regret my words, but I feel there's Asura. Great cutscenes in this game, by the way. Even if I think I do prefer Awakenings. So, if you are coming here for a Let's Play, this is not going to be your usual Let's Play because I've already played this game, and also there's going to be some special rules applied. If you're coming here for an Ironman, this is probably not the best Ironman because I'm going to be going through the story and not only the gameplay, which is probably what you're expecting. So yeah, probably it's going to be a very bad series. But I do want to play Birthright. I haven't played it for a while. It's definitely my least played Fire Emblem Fates game, and I think it's a game that sits in a very weird spot in the series because people clearly preferred Conquest when the games were released. Then almost everyone played Revelations just because Conquest left so many things unanswered. And even if Revelations is worst, like the worst, the absolute worst from an objective standpoint, with Revelations you can always get that, well, it's so bad it's almost good feeling. But Birthright's story is actually better structured even than Conquest. It's just, well, I'm going to comment more on this as we go on, but I think Birthright can be at times kind of boring. Not to throw you back from this Ironman or anything. So let's begin. We are not continuing because I just did a test to see if this was working. I'm playing on Citra, so I'm going to be playing with animations. I've tested it. I think they work pretty well, much better than in Awakening because yes, they work better than Awakening. Don't ask me why. But I've tested it. Works good. And we're going to be playing on hard. I could play on Lunatic, but since we're doing an Ironman, I think hard is a good idea. Yeah. And I am experiencing this game. Classic, of course. Otherwise, there would be no point. And now about appearance, I have a Corrin already thought out. So let me check for a moment here. Yeah. Okay. So we're going with male, and the hair. Which one did I... It's a bit difficult to pick. This one. This hair color. Face type. This one. I'm going to have this face tattoo. And for the boys... sorry, how do I hear it? Like this?
I can help too.
Okay.
Ready for this? Let's go. I trust you. Let's go.
Calm and young, then...
I trust you. Ready for this? We've got this.
And this one?
Ready for this? We're not done yet. It's over.
I don't know if I like this one.
Hey, we've got this. I can help too.
I like this one, the young one. It's okay. And yeah, we're going to go with this Corinne. I already had it thought out because if not, I was going to spend too much time. And basically because it doesn't really matter. For the name. So for the name, I already had a, but I don't think it's going to fit, right? I wanted to go for the cringiest name possible. It fits. It fits. So we're going to be NicoNicoNii-chan. The Chan doesn't fit, unfortunately. Alternatively, I could have named it, named him NNN, which fits for November, but I think NicoNicoNii is going to be enough. I don't respect this game enough to pick a more serious game, to be honest. Proceed, yes, I mean. Then for the birthday, it would be cool if we can fit the birthday on a day when I'm recording. 20 November. That's probably going to be in the Let's Play. Maybe I can even go for 27. Yeah. Now for the boon... Okay, I haven't thought about this. Yeah, I think I want to go quick. For an Ironman, it's always a good idea to go with either defense or speed, I feel. Speed will guarantee I don't get doubled. Shouldn't be a problem because in Birthright most enemies are kind of slow and a lot of your units can provide you with the speed, but I want to go with Talent Cavalier. And Cavaliers tend to be a bit slower than you want sometimes, so I think a quick Cavalier is a good idea. Vain and Lucky, that's okay. That's okay. Nope. No, basically because I don't have... And yeah, this is the test I did. So save our progress and we begin. The prologue, Ties That Bind. I considered putting the Japanese voices. This game doesn't have the Japanese voices like Awakening, Echoes and Three Houses do. I don't know why. They got taken away from in localization. So to be able to unlock them, I would have to patch the game, and it was just too much of a pain to do it. But the voices in English are the ones I'm used to, and they are pretty good, so no problem. Ooh. Man, I still remember the trailers we got. Like this game, man, what a savage looking war.
The High Prince of Hoshido, Ryoma, I challenge you
To single combat. I will accept your challenge, High Prince.
But I'm no general.
Considering this first cutscenes play, every time you play the game, whichever route you pick, I've seen these ones a lot of times. I might have beaten Conquest like 6-7 times. Revelations I've beaten 5 times, I think, and Birthright 2 or 3. So I'm quite experienced with Fates. Come on, NicoNicoNii, we've got work to do. Man, what's weapon triangle there for?
Are you alright?
NicoNicoNii, what's the matter with you? You seem distracted. If you're worried, don't be. All your siblings are here with you. The Norians don't stand a chance. Sorry for the smoker voice on Hinoka, but that's kind of Hinoka. Okay. So we are NicoNicoNii, the Nord Prince, level 1, 8 base speed, okay, 6 defense is still good. I was afraid maybe maybe picking speed will make me would make me a bit fragile, but 3 luck is not great, but I don't think it's going to matter that much. Maybe picking unlucky for an Ironman isn't such a good idea. Maybe if I'm going to go physical, I should have gotten no magic. Like, I think it's dumb or something like that. The opposite of clever. Ready to attack? Yeah. Okay. One sword with double, 6. Okay, okay. Looks good to me. Trusty bronze sword. As you can see, animations I think are working pretty well, even for Citra, so I don't promise that I'm never going to switch animations off, because yeah, there can be some delay with bigger animations, but we are going to stick with this for the time going. For the time being. I don't know English. Demand to know why you Norian dogs are invading Horshido. Was that cowardly attack on my people you're doing as well, Princeling?
Silence!
I have nothing to say to you. Surrender now. If you refuse, you die here. And this one is scripted. Ryoma always gets Astra and strikes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Like Astra does. Astra very broken in this game. In Awakening it had the disadvantage that each of the hits can consume your weapon usages, but in this game all weapons are infinite. You don't ever waste your weapons, so. Oh no, the bridge collapsed! How can we help our brother now?
Not to worry.
Not to worry, Liz. This royal blood in our veins is still good for something. Have you spotted the dragon vein, Camila?
Yes.
You know me too well, dear little brother. Camila. Lost opportunity for not using the Japanese voices because she's voiced by Miyuki Sawashiro. Great voice. The same voice that voices Robin in Japanese in Awakening, so pretty cool. Yay, it worked! The river light up! I would never let you down, darling. Now everyone follow me.
Listen.
At least you're not ready for the front lines, so stay back. Camila and I will take care of the Hoshidans.
What?
The Norian army used a dragon vein to dry up the river. But I thought only royals held that power. Yeah, which means there must be some real big shots over there. Suits me just fine. I've always wanted to use a Norian royal for target practice.
Stay focused.
Stay focused, NicoNicoNii. The Norians brought their heavy hitters this time. Alright. Oh yeah, you get a sequence like to see how the different units act. So Norian seems to be a star, they hit hard, but there's debuffs coming from our side.
Listen up.
The thumb, man. I actually unironically love Hans and unironically think Hans is a good character. I might have to elaborate on that later, but he does look like a fucking thumb. He looks like a thumb with a face. Listen up, Cannon Father. We have a direct order from King Garon. He says, kill them all!
I see the enemy.
Damn it, the reinforcements have arrived. I'll go scout how many there are. Nikome Sakura, stay with NicoNicoNii.
Yes.
Understood.
Yes.
Yes, good idea. My favorite character in this game, by the way, Sakura. Hang in there, NicoNicoNii. The Norian Royals are no pushovers. We'll have to work together to beat them. As the eldest, I guess you're in charge. Tell me what to do and I'll do it. Are you hurt, NicoNicoNii? Here, let me heal your wounds. But I have to say that the time when Sakura is the greatest as a character is definitely in Conquest. That's the reason I really like her. I also really like her chapter in Conquest, so... Comrades, do not let them cross this line. We must defend Horshido. Right, there's a Lancer now. Oh no, an enemy! An ambush. Sakura, stay back. You are unequipped to fight.
Come on.
To me, NicoNicoNii, I'm counting on you too. work together to defeat that soldier. Another fun fact, Sakura has the same voice in English as... She's not here, but, well, if you know Benny, you probably know Charlotte. Charlotte and Sakura are voiced by the same person, which, you know, what range. So there are two ways to do this. You probably don't waste anything by doing it one way or the other, but... So this is how we're going to do this. With my bow, I soften him up. So attacking with Takumi is like the intelligent choice here because he can't retaliate, and you also get to see just how powerful Takumi is. Another fun fact, this is not the Fujin Yumi actually. This Fujin Yumi with 7 might and no critical is actually a dumbed down version of the Fujin Yumi, because if they gave the actual Fujin Yumi to Takumi, he would be able to kill this guy in one shot. So they kind of weakened Takumi's weapon and gave him a weapon that actually I think is hard-coded to never crit. Be careful, NicoNicoNii! But yeah, just a fun fact for you to know. If you search, I discovered this because I searched in the wiki, and in the wiki, if you see the weapons in this game, you see Fujin Yumi, and between parentheses, bronze. This is what that refers to. Prioritize that bind complete. This is basically a tutorial chapter. I don't think we're going to stop here. We're probably going to do, well, we're definitely going to do the 2 tutorial chapters with quite a lot of story, but not a lot of gameplay. We do have to go through them though, and I think it's a good idea to include them. I do appreciate these things existing because Fire Emblem in the end, just like Pokemon, or I can't think of another example like this, that they have to introduce the basic mechanics to a newcomer. NicoNicoNii, Takumi, good work fighting off that ambush. You were amazing, NicoNicoNii.
That went well.
Probably because someone gave you good advice. And you're welcome, by the way.
Come on.
Now time to talk. Let's see how Ryoma's doing.
Are you alright?
Ryoma, are you alright?
Yes.
You'll be fine. I'm glad to see you're all safe. Enemy reinforcements are headed this way. I want you to get rid of them. NicoNicoNii, I'm counting on you to keep Enoch and the others safe.
You're not hurt, are you?
Why? NicoNicoNii, thank heavens we find you and that you're alive and well. Quickly, come join us. Your family has come to take you home where you belong.
Not on my watch.
Quiet, Norian filth. NicoNicoNii is my brother and a prince of Horshido.
Silence!
On the contrary, NicoNicoNii is my brother and a prince of Nor.
Oh.
NicoNicoNii, I was so worried about you. Don't ever wander away from me again.
You have the devil's own
I'm
luck.
glad you're okay, NicoNicoNii. You must have the devil's own luck. Yay, we got our brother back!
Norian scum.
No, scam, first you kidnap him and now you lie to him. NicoNicoNii is my brother, not yours.
No.
You are mistaken. NicoNicoNii is my sweet little brother. You may not have him.
Don't be fooled.
You belong with your true family in Horshido.
Come back.
We have loved you and raised you since you were a child. Come home, little prince. We can live as a family once more. Come to Horshido, NicoNicoNii. No, NicoNicoNii. Nor is your home. But it was all a virtual reality experience. Chapter 1, Nor. I'm going to try to take this story seriously because there might be someone, and I'm sorry for you if you are coming here blind, trying to know the game from my perspective. I'm obviously going to keep it spoiler free, but also there are things in this game that I like and that I would like to appreciate together with you. It's just the overall plot, and especially the continuous cocksucking that Corrin receives is a bit... Time to wake up, Lord NicoNicoNii.
Wake up!
Hey, wake up, NicoNicoNii, apanadan. Right? What are you talking about? It's still dark outside. Listen well, Prince. It may be dark, but it is indeed morning. You have practiced today. I have taken the liberty of readying your armor and are pounding out the dents. Your brother is a fearsome opponent, is he not?
Oh.
Fine. I'm still not completely awake, though.
Is that so?
Oh, we can help you with that. Felicia, would you please assist me?
Yes.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm awake. I'm totally awake now.
Don't underestimate.
Motherfucking ReZero. Yes, directly copied, but okay. That's how we deal with the slugabets in the ice, right? Trust me, I know. I wish I could have finished the dream I was having, though.
Interesting.
Interesting to tell. What kind of dream was it? It was strange. Some people who look like Oshidans kept calling me their brother. But all of my brothers and sisters are here in North. NicoNicoNii, perhaps we should talk about your dream another day?
Good luck out there.
It's time for you to get going, my lord. Prince Shander is waiting for you. Felicia, a bit of a meme character for reasons you might know, but I like her. She's nice. She's nice.
I'm impressed.
That's our brother for you. You won't beat the strongest knight in Nor by sleeping all day, NicoNicoNii.
Is that all?
Giving up so soon? NicoNicoNii. I expect more of you. You are Prince of Nor. Pick up your sword and try again.
Big
But
brother.
Shander,
Listen.
we train like this so that we can defend ourselves from our enemies. Father has been tracking your progress. If you can't land a hit on me today, he may never permit you to leave the northern fortress. Ever. What? Did he really say that? That's insane.
Let's do this.
Motivated, are we? Then use that fire to best me in battle, little prince. If you see the actual world beyond the view from your window, defeat me. Prove that all of the time I've devoted to training you has not been in vain.
Let us begin.
The first move is yours, NicoNicoNii. Come at me when you're ready. Okay, chapter 1. So you can see, well, you can't actually see the map. Can you see my mouse? Yeah, I think you can. I hope it doesn't bother you, but that's the only way I have to use the touch screen. So the map, as you can see, is pretty limited. There's only one enemy, and that one enemy is Shander. Shander, who's stronger than us, has only one defense, so he's really buffed. Debuffed, I mean. And yeah, it's just wielding a bronze sword for us to be able to attack him. So we move, we wait. I like the tutorial in this game. I do think it's probably one of the worst in the. It's probably my least favorite in the 3DS games. Okay, 8, 11. Doesn't matter because he's never going to battle us in enemy phase. You so timidly without resolve. You must genuinely try to kill me. If I could. If you were actually serious, Shander, I don't think I would have a fart's chance in the wheel. Looks like that wound needs attention. In that case. And he uses a dragon vein that he was standing on. There was a dragon vein here? Yes, you should have sensed it. That was. Can't talk. The blood of dragons flows in your veins, as it does in all royals. You must learn to harness this draconic power whenever you may find it. Heal your wounds, NicoNicoNii, and then find the courage to come at me again. And now he does more damage. No, a bit less damage, sorry, because of his personal, which gives him more damage dealt and less damage received. when battling against foes with full HP. Yeah, as I was saying, my least favorite tutorial in 3DS, definitely. Because I really like the one in Awakening. I think the one in Echoes is very well done as well, and Three Houses too. Three Houses introduction is just one battle, very simple, very well done. Okay. First level for us with
This is my chance.
defense. Okay, that's something. Do you kill me now? Barely. If I have picked a defense boon, then with a level he wouldn't have killed me. Okay, and this should do it. I could have gone for the 98 and him not retaliating, but you know, it's an Iron Man, we don't have to prove anything. Well done, NicoNicoNii. We just have to be able to get the game. That's stage complete, chapter 1, North. Which basically marks the end of the tutorials. From this point on, there are some tutorial-ish maps, but I think I can say pretty safely that now the real game begins. Man, that car.
Extraordinary.
Well done, NicoNicoNii. You're getting stronger every day.
Thank you.
Thanks, Xander. I couldn't have done it without your tough love.
No.
I disagree. I believe you have natural talent. Someday you could be the greatest warrior in all of Nor. Or Horseshit. Now you're just teasing me.
Listen.
You know me, NicoNicoNii. I never joke about serious matters. I mean what I say. You could be the one to bring light to our kingdom so long shrouded in darkness.
Big brother.
Xander. Typical. You do know that true strength is more than simple swordplay, right?
Leo.
Leo, he didn't mean... Calm yourself, little brother. You really are competitive to a fault. Now, I've always said you're a talented mage with formidable magical abilities. Well, just remember that pointy metal sticks are not the only path to power.
Oh.
But that reminds me of something I've been meaning to tell you, Leo.
What?
Something important in someone's coming from behind. Important enough to derail this conversation? Well, your collar is inside out. There's actually a model for Leo with his collar inside out where you can see the tag. You can see it there behind his neck. There's a price tag, which makes absolutely no sense in medieval ages, but hey.
Yeah.
What? It would appear someone got dressed while still half asleep. Why didn't you say something earlier? Sorry, Leo, but that sort of thing is what makes you so very low. Absolutely. Huh? Here they are.
You all right, dear?
You're right, NicoNicoNii. Did you get hurt at all during practice? If you did, let me know right away so I can take extra special care of you.
Big sister.
I'm perfectly fine, Camila. As always, thanks for your concern. I was worried about you too, NicoNicoNii. I know, Alice. You wouldn't visit me all the time if you didn't care so much, right? Do you like it when I visit?
Yes.
Of course, I'm not allowed to leave this fortress, so visits are all I look forward to. Yay! I'm glad to hear that. Spending time with my brother makes me so happy.
Yeah.
That animation. In randomizers, that animation is really funny because it only exists for Elise. So if Elise is substituted by any other unit, instead of hugging Corrin, that unit will just perform like a cheering, like action. It's funny as hell. Funny as hell. If you want to see a birthright, not a birthright, a fate randomizer, I think Gast has some very good fate randomizers. in the golden age of his content before he started doing tops and news. Ah, I love you so much, blah blah blah. Elise, when do you intend to behave like the adult that you technically are? A line that might have been added on localization to make Elise canonically not a minor.
Oh?
Well, I for one think her cheer is a good compliment to this gloomy kingdom, Leo.
Everyone.
Well said, Camilla. Every one of you is so dear to me. You've all been so patient and kind since I lost my memory. I don't even mind being quarantined when I'm with you. Oh, okay. I'm so grateful to have you all. We're grateful to have you as well, but NicoNicoNii, I have some.
Hey.
Let me tell him, Shander. We have wonderful news, NicoNicoNii. Father asked us to take you back to the capital. Really? Does that mean?
Yes.
Yes, it means you can finally leave this drafty fortress. You must have felt so lonely all this time, separated from the rest of the world. But now you'll be free.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yes.
It really is. Thanks, Elise. Wow, why thanks, Elise? I don't know why he's thanking. Well, wow, I'm finally leaving this place. Maybe now I can join you all as a soldier fighting for Nor.
Now then.
There will be plenty of time to discuss the details with Father. Let us depart. Okay. Oh yeah, and that's it. I was thinking, is this the end of this chapter? No, there's a bit more. I hear you can finally leave the fortress. You must be very happy, Lord NicoNicoNii. Winter has asked me to go with you to the capital so I can look after your horses.
Thank you.
Glad to hear it. I'd miss it if you weren't coming along too. Elith, are the horses ready?
Yes.
Yes, my lord. Everything is ready and the horses seem excited for the trip. Next line. They are all very fond of Lord NicoNicoNii. Probably from all his time in the stables. Yeah, even the horses love me.
True.
Lord NicoNicoNii does love animals. Such a kind-hearted soul. Why, he even nursed an injured baby bird back to health one time.
Yes.
Ah,
Oh.
Lilith, is something wrong?
No.
No, it's nothing. Isn't it obvious, NicoNicoNii? Lilith is sad because she's going to miss you.
Huh?
Miss me, but she's coming with us. Oh, right. Then I bet she's sad because she won't have you all to herself anymore. You've always been especially fond of our brother, haven't you, Lilith?
Oh.
Listen up.
As creeping as all this is, we should be on our way. Thanks, Shander. We mustn't keep Father waiting.
Yes.
Yes, let's go.
Understood.
Flora, you and Jacob will remain here to watch over the fortress. In case you don't know, basically you always take together with you Felicia will accompany me. Felicia will accompany because I picked male Corre, so it's always the opposite gender serpent that accompanies you and the other one stays. Which means if I had picked female Corre in this conversation would be different. We may be gone for some time. Take good care of the place.
Yes.
Of course, you may rely on us.
Zip up a lip.
I wish you safe travels, Lord NicoNicoNii. Thank you, blah blah blah. Skip that. I was going to see the log, but I can't. Because I already finished the chapter. Okay, I have 9 save slots, which is pretty good. Yeah, that was the first chapter. Maybe not as short as I had hoped. I was hoping to make a very short first chapter, but you know, the story does go on for a while. So yeah. Next part we go into chapter 2. As I said, I think now with chapter 1 we finished the tutorial part, the limb mode. Or maybe more accurately, we finished the most unhealthy chapters, but we are still in limbo. Like, we're still going to get some chapters which can be difficult, at times, but are still scripted in a way. You know, they have to be beaten in a certain way. You will probably understand what I mean when we get into those. But the next one is pretty fun. Chapters 2 and 3 are not really scripted at all. They are pretty well designed. As is this whole game. So yeah, I hope you are excited for this new series. I know I am. I've been wanting to play Fates for a while, and I considered starting with Revelations, but I have a friend who is actually watching some of my videos, and he told me, man, if you play Fates, I would like you to play it in the correct order so that I can watch it along without knowing the story. So that would mean ending with Revelations. And because I don't want to start with Conquest, I feel like starting with Birthright is probably the best idea if you want to play the 3 Fire Emblem Fates titles, because Birthright sets up a lot of questions that are resolved in Conquest, and I just get the feeling that it works better that way. So yeah, starting with Birthright. As I said, if you like this, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. This has been Pomum, and I will see you in the next part. Bye.